Afjam Radio, where creativity meets ingenuity. Don't want to pay for high monthly subscription, but need to hear your favorite artists on the go? Afjam Radio is global, 24/7 global. Whether you're in the high hills of South Africa, Europe, the Caribbean, Asia, or US of A, we are your mainstay. Come check us out at www.afjamradio.com. Afjam, finally, radio.
Yes, family. We're back. Furious Styles and Empress Dinah right here on Afjam Radio Show. We are now blessed to be with the good chief out in Kumasi, Ghana. The good brother, Chief Abdul. Man, how you doing today, brother?
I'm great, boy. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, man. I'm doing awesome. Excited to speak with you today. For those who may not know who Chief Abdul is, would you mind giving a brief introduction of yourself today?
Yes, I am Abdul Rashid Yussif Fofana, Chief of WANGARA, Kumasi-Sawaba.
All right. Awesome.
That's a long name and a title. You say you're from Kumasi-Sawaba?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sawaba.
Okay, there I go messing stuff up. What is the Sawaba part of it for? That's a town?
Sawaba, it's a town in Kumasi.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, so we have you here today, man, and there's so many questions.
Yeah.
Especially with Kumasi, has such a deep, rich history.
Yeah.
I guess for me, I'm guessing, I don't know, is Kumasi considered part of the Gold Coast or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kumasi.
Okay, you're breaking up a little bit. You're breaking up a little bit. So I don't know if.
Hey, peace to the family. It's your good brother Furious Styles with the Estate of Mind Radio Show on Afjam Radio. Be sure to tune in every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about everything from the roots to the rooftop. See you soon. Peace.
10 feet tall, standing 10.
All right.
We do apologize for that. We just had a little, distortion there. So, but here we're back again.
Yeah, so you were saying about the Gold Coast, that Kumasi is considered the Gold Coast. Correct?
Yeah. Kumasi is part of the Gold Coast.
Okay. All right, yeah.
Kumasi.
I thought the Gold Coast, was it? I thought it was a different, like a little different city. Is it? I didn't know that it was part of Ghana.
No. Initially Ghana was called the Gold Coast before independence.
Mm-hmm.
So after independence, the name changed to Ghana.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Initially, the name was Gold Coast.
I see.
Yeah. So after independence, the name changed from Gold Coast to Ghana.
Okay.
I see.
And the Kumasi is the heart of Ghana. It's in the middle of Ghana.
Okay.
It's in the middle of the Gold Coast. Yeah.
Awesome. So, is it still plentiful with gold today, or?
Yeah, there are a lot of mining companies and mining areas around Kumasi. Kumasi is a big city, it's hot.
Okay.
But there are some nearby towns and villages around, like Obuasi and so forth. Obuasi is very popular. That's why I'm mentioning Obuasi.
Okay.
We have Arian Kwanta, Manson Kwanta, New Edubiasi, Fomina, Mampontini, and the rest. They are all mining areas.
Wow.
Konongo, they are all mining areas. Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. I guess I don't want to move too quick because I guess that's kind of relative to the golden stool a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Have you seen the golden stool?
The golden stool is not easy for you to see.
Okay.
And the golden stool, even those carrying the golden stool, it has to be in a pillow. It's only the paramount chief of the king of Ashanti region.
Oh, okay.
He's the only person that can touch the golden stool.
Wow.
So the golden stool is not common for you to see. They once brought it out when they are celebrating the Kessie festival or some big festival occasions. They brought it out. You can see it from afar, then not close. Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know why they made it that way so that it's like becomes untouchable for the common people? Because I would think that, like, if I come, you know, I come to Ghana sometimes, and like if I were to come to Ghana, I would like, or we would like to be privileged to be able to touch it. You know, I don't know if they allow strangers to touch it or no.
Taboo here in Ghana. It's a taboo. Nobody can touch the golden stool unless the paramount chief, the king of Ashanti.
It kind
yes, unless it's a taboo. You can't touch it.
I understand. It reminds me of there's a part in the Bible that you remember the Ark of the Covenant when they were carrying the Ark of the Covenant, and certain people were going to touch it, and the ones who touched it, they fell dead according to the book, you know. Yeah, but anyway, that's what we just wanted to know about that. You have another question about that? Yeah, Santewa.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Santewa. Yes. To begin with, yeah, Santewa, I have to come back and wish the Otumfo Osei-Tutu, the king of the Ashanti Kingdom, a belated birthday. He's 75 years on the 6th of March.
Wow.
And we wish him a happy belated birthday.
Nice.
We wish him many happy returns. And we wish him God bless him.
Yes.
God bless him. Protection.
Yes.
And protection, inshallah. Because
yes.
he is the overlord, the owner of Ashanti. Respect him for that.
Oh, I see.
Happy birthday. When I say open tour is a salutation. It's a salutation.
So, the history...
So can I move on to Yasantua?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yasantua, first of all, let me see. She is called Asunaba Yasantua. Yes. And the Asunaba is her client. You know, in the Ashanti region, in the Ashanti Kingdom, we have different parts of clan. Those from Josu Besiasi are the Asuna clan. So Yasantua is Asunaba Yasantua. And their symbol of the Asuna people is crow. That black bird with the white collar around the neck.
Okay.
Wow. When you talk about that, I just feel so energized.
But they have clean hats. They have white hats. Yes. That is their symbol. That is why it's not surprising Yasantua has clean heart to protect the golden stool. Stand and fight
Awesome.
for the golden stool. And she was born at Ejosu Besiasi.
Oh.
Ejosu and Besiasi, they are twin cottage, but now they are twin cities.
Okay.
I heard a story that Yasantua was a twin. Was she a twin?
You know, there is a lot of stories about that. But the authentic one is she was alone.
Okay.
She was born alone. Yeah.
Okay.
She was born alone. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, she was born around 1840 at Ejosu Besiasi.
Okay.
Yes, she's around 5 feet tall. She's very smallish and dark in complexion. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, very smallish. And the pure Ashanti people, they are very smallish. That is how their nature is. But they are warriors. Ashanti means warrior.
Oh.
When you hear the name Ashanti, that is their name. Ashanti, it means warriors.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, Ashanti in Ashanti, it means Ashanti. Today we will let a little bit of tree. Inshallah, we will let a bit of.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Ashanti means warriors.
Warriors.
Awesome.
So before the coming of the white man, Ashanti has already conquered half of Ghana. I mean, the southern part of Ghana to the Gold Coast. It's all for Ashanti.
Wow. Are they the biggest tribe?
Yes, we are the biggest tribe in Ghana. We are the biggest tribe and the biggest speaking language in Ghana, Ashanti Tree.
Wow. So the whites, those were the British?
Can speak the language. Yes, the British.
Okay.
The
Wow.
British.
Do you have any recollection of what slavery was like in that time? Okay, based on the history that you have read, do you have any? Can you recount any recollection of what happened during the time with Yasantewa and what happened? Are you there?
Yeah, hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's during the time of slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have any? Can you give us like a little feedback of the stories that you've heard or the literature that you've read to say what was happening around that time? Because some people do not understand that Africans was enslaved in place. I don't know if I could use that word, enslaved, or when the white man came, they disrupted the peace of Africa and they wanted to steal their people, steal their gold and so on. But what does the book say? What does your history say about when the white man came? Like, what are some of the atrocities, like the wicked things that they did? I always want to know.
Yeah, this one. I will not talk about the book. I'll talk about what our ancestors, our parents told us.
Yes, that's even better.
Some of them were alive. Some of them were alive during that time.
My God.
The whole thing was, the white man was very smart. He understood. Yes, human is incapable of doing some things like guns and the rest. So he would empower one ethnic group with guns and gunpowder. So when you are able to capture so the thing was from slave trade to ethnic group or a tribal war.
Oh.
One tribe was empowered by guns and weapons by the white man. Just capture other group and bring them to me, and we take their land. So it caused a lot of economic hardship. Women cannot go to farm. When you take your crops to market for sale, you're afraid to go somewhere.
Wow.
It's a sad story. Our ancestors don't like telling us. They don't like.
Wow. I mean, are you there? Are you there? Afjam.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. If you look at history, it's the same way that they operate. They go into communities, not just Africa, but they go into other communities and they give, they issue guns to people. Even here in America too, they issue guns to different communities, different groups of people, and so that they terrorize other groups. And it's the way they do one thing is the way they do all things. That's how it has been from history. But today, when you people have recovered, so if you knew the group that they give that used to terrorize the other tribes, how do you guys make amendments already? Have you forgiven each other where that is concerned, or you people are not friends with that particular group of people?
I like this question. I like this your question. It's a problem till date here in Ghana. Let me give you a typical example. Let me give you. When you go to the northern part of Ghana, we have one town we call Boko. Boko.
Yeah.
After the slave trade, we have not seen peace here till now. Because the white man empower one group called Mampushi to fight the Kusasi. So now Boko is owned by two people, which is not like that.
Wow.
And as I'm talking to you, Boko is always under curfew. The military men are always there.
Wow.
From one government to another, every day there will be reconciliation, there will be peace talk. Just last week, they brought all the matter to Menshia Palace here in Kumasi for the Ashanti king to start talks on how to find peace in Boko. This is the work of the slave trade. This is the work of our colonial masters.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is the work. And every day they are killing about 50 to 100 people.
Damn.
Wow.
50 to 100 people. Yes.
But we don't-
In Boko right now that we are talking.
We don't hear about it, because Ghana is so
Yes.
big, but we don't even hear about those things.
Yes, it's around the borders of Ghana and Burkina Faso.
No,
That long part of Ghana is in the north.
Oh my goodness.
It's called Boko.
Boku. Do you see the wicked hand of slavery from 18th century to now is 2025?
Yes. Yes.
How are you how is Ghana, like, I know is I don't want to take over your interview. How is Ghana educating the children about slavery? Because I don't know if all of them are aware of what happens, and that they should, that they should love their black skin, that they should love their woolly hair. And, because I see some Africans that are bleaching their skin. I want to know, and the role, like you as a chief, is there anything that you do with the institutions, with the schools and so on, to help them to understand, one, slavery, that it really happened in Asante had to fight, and the other men and women had to fight too. So do the children really know these stories? And are they being told to protect their black skin because it is golden? How are you helping, or how is the community helping to do that?
Yeah, we are trying our best. We're educating them. Here in the southern part of Ghana, I could say civilization is much higher in today's generation.
Oh,
They have read a lot and they have understand about these things.
awesome.
But when you go to the north, like I'm citing an example with Boko, they have been there so many years. And now the real owners of the land are claiming to sack those the colonial masters brought. And where would they go? Where would they, instead of them to be one and build Boko together? They said, no, you came here to oppress us.
Wow.
So here is not your distance, your town. You have to go back from where you're coming from.
Where did they come
And
from?
They were brought across from some from part of Nigeria, part of Burkina Faso, and some part of Wale in Ghana here
My gosh.
to come and settle there.
The
You
plan.
understand?
Oh, the plan of
So
the...
it's way back. It's way back. So
To this day.
and now there's no war to date. Where are they going again? Where are they going again?
Do you think that they
These
can be
people also-
reformed? Do you think that they can be reformed, like helped? You think they can be changed and become
They
productive
can be
citizens?
reformed.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm here. You get it.
It's a big problem. It's a big problem here in Ghana. But it's a business city. It's a border town. It's very hot. But now, when you go to Boko, it's only old men. And
Okay. Older men, older people live there.
that is how I'll call them. because it's only gunshot you'll be hearing day and night.
Wow.
Day and night.
My gosh. In Ghana, I would never even dream of that, would you?
Yeah, nah.
Yes.
That's
The
news.
part of Ghana. It's called Baku. You can search on Google and the rest, you find that town.
Boku.
You understand?
Wow.
Yes, it's BAWKU.
Okay.
BAWKU. Yes.
Yes.
There's no peace there.
Wow.
There's no peace there.
So,
The people of Boko are good in business.
Yeah.
They are business people. They are businessmen. They have all flew to the southern part here,
Oh.
leaving their houses, their parents, their families there. They cannot go back, and those there too cannot come in.
Okay.
wow, man.
These are the work of our colonial masters.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. No, initially they came in as they are bringing the gospel.
Right.
Oh no.
Yes,
Right.
that was the plan. That was the plan.
Oh
Yes.
no. But that's
Me, I read this in my primary school, in my primary level education. They came in as they are bringing the gospel. They are showing us God. What we're doing is fetish. Not knowing they are planning for slave trade. So by the time the black man will realize they have conquered us.
my God, that's
That was the
painful.
plan.
That's
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, what about the indigenous? Was there any type of? I really don't want to call it a slave trade, but maybe some type of servitude system between the indigenous that may pre-existed prior to the Aryans, prior to the Europeans,
Break it down.
the colonial.
No.
How
No,
about
there's nothing like that.
how about as far as Islam, the Muslim, slave trade?
Yeah?
Did that
There's
pre-exist?
nothing like that.
No.
No, there's nothing like that. Yes, there's nothing like that.
Oh wow! So basically, it was basically the Aryans, basically the Europeans that came there, the French, I don't even know if the United States even existed at that time, but
I don't know.
yeah, I gotta look. I don't know the time
It was
frame.
the Portuguese,
The Portuguese
and the British.
and the British.
And the
Oh.
British.
Okay.
The Portuguese came in first and later the British.
Ah.
Yeah. It was Portuguese first and later British.
Wow.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
that's crazy. So today, we're looking at a lot of people looking at Ghana as far as as far as coming back home. Have you ever been to the what is that? What they call that? The dungeons, what do you call that down there?
Elmina Castle?
Elmina Castle.
Yes, I know Elmina Castle. I know it very well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody's coming back to Ghana now. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Like, you think that's a good move for the diaspora to be looking to repatriate back to Ghana?
Yes, it's good. It's good. It's good. You know, history. You can't erase it. It has already been done.
Right.
You understand? When you know where you come from, you know where you're going. And no place like home. Home sweet home.
I know that's right.
So yeah. And one day when they are coming back to come and see where the ancestors were brought from and the rest, I think it's a nice experience. And when we see that, we also here in Ghana, it gives us hope. Yes, it makes us strong.
Absolutely.
That we are also somebody. We can also do something.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to coming back out, getting out there. I haven't been yet, but I'm looking to get out there. But I mean, there's a brother, man. I can't remember his name right now, but he said that he's saying that he's putting $250,000 on the citizenship to become citizens.
Yeah, that's.
Look at this. You can imagine. He's paying how much? 50,000?
$250,000.
I think it's Ghana cities.
You think it's cities?
To
Yes.
become a citizen of Ghana
Yeah,
or what?
because that's what we heard. The minister of something, the newly elected minister of
No.
he was talking. He says what they're currently paying
It's peanuts.
is peanuts.
Yeah.
He says what?
No.
Oh,
Hello?
Yes.
yeah. He said what we are currently paying is peanuts.
I don't think this information is right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think it's right.
yeah.
I don't think it's right either.
Yeah.
It's right.
You know, I think if we have to come back, one of the things that I have a problem with and that we have a problem with, I don't think we should come home and have to pay for citizenship. I think if we come back, like any place else, of course, we can buy land, you know, we can buy our land, build our homes. And I don't think if we buy land, we should be given 50 years or 99 years because we were kicked out. We were dragged out by our necks and our feet. We were really tortured. So when we come home to Ghana, I think that they should, if they sell us the land, we should have freehold. That's what I think. And I think when we come home, just like if I go to Jamaica, no matter how I live in America, if I go to Jamaica, when I go there, I don't have to pay for citizenship. I just, I think Ghana should set it up in a way where the people who want to come home, once you reach the airport, they say, okay, look in your passport. They see you're a Jamaican, see that you're a Black American. All they should do is say, fill this form out, go over there, pay for the documents and get your citizenship. I just think it's cruel that they kicked us out and then they're now requiring us to pay for citizenship. How do you, is there anything you as a chief can do on our behalf, or how do you feel about it?
Yeah, what's this information you are giving me right now is strange to me because I have a lot of brothers outside the diaspora world, and they've been coming to Ghana. They are holding Ghanaian national identity card and the rest. You only pass through the process and you pay the due amount. It's nothing. It's just a peanuts. So I don't know where you get this information from.
It's
not like that.
I saw the minister on. He was doing. He was talking. Like in the parliament. Yes.
Yeah,
you are talking about the newly elected minister.
Yes, sir.
He's a minister of interior, Alaj Montaka Mohammed Mubarak.
Mubarak. He's my brother.
Okay.
Well, you need to talk
He's
to
my
him.
brother.
Uh-huh.
He's my brother. Alaj Montaka Mubarak is my brother. He is the member of parliament of my area.
Okay.
Well, Chief, maybe somebody needs to talk to him because I heard.
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him direct. I'll talk to him direct.
Out of his mouth.
I'll talk to him. I'll ask him about this one.
Yes.
I'll ask him about this one.
Yes, sir. Out of his mouth, he said that. I watched it on TV.
Yes.
Out of his mouth, and I was furious. I was very angry. I'm like,
we are having problems with Chinese businessmen, specifically what we call here galamsey, illegal mining.
Yeah, galamsey, yeah.
Yes, we call it illegal mining. We call it galamsey here. We are having problems with foreigners, mainly Chinese.
Okay.
So during that time, there was a lot of talks, conversation about this citizenship. I don't know. It's because of that he was saying this, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't think if even, it's like that, right? It will not be anybody.
Okay.
But all the same, I'll talk to him. Once Madam Diana, I have your number, I'll talk to him and maybe probably I will link and we talk together.
Yes, that would be beautiful. That would be so beautiful to have that because people are very angry. A lot of people from the diaspora, they want to come and they're like, that 250,000 Ghana would probably be about $20,000 US. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. And even sometimes they are much busier. If I didn't get him direct, I'll connect with the special aid.
Yes.
Yes, with the special aid. So I'll do that work for you. Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
don't worry. I'll get the vivid details for you.
Yes,
that'll be awesome, man. That is a major concern because we are looking towards repatriating, man, and
Yeah, yeah, we will be happy. We'll be happy to see you.
Absolutely,
We'll be
man.
happy.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a mutual thing, man, because
Yeah, you're welcome.
it's heavenly. It seems over there. It seems like a utopia. To the idea of returning back to your motherland, man, after because there's two types of diasporans. You know what I'm saying? There's those of us that was kidnapped, and then there's those who took an airplane and they left willingly.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
those of us who didn't leave willingly, we do want to go back. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
it's I don't know.
Yeah, it's bittersweet.
Yeah, it's bittersweet because how do we like your question that you just asked not too long ago? Like, how do we make amends for the sins, if you will, of the past? Like, our own brethren.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sold us. You know what I mean? Like, and would it happen again if the West says, hey, you know what I mean? Give them back.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Send them back. You know what I mean? Will our brethren?
I don't think that will happen, but
You don't think so?
Yeah,
I don't think that will happen.
if the West say, "Hey, man, we got $30 million for you to round up them Negroes that repatriated," you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And so what happened then?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my thing. It's the sincerity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we have a level of sincerity about coming back and making good connections and building with the people, man. And we just want it to be mutual.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But yeah. So on that note,
Yeah, Ghana. Yeah.
no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said, do you know one thing? Ghana here, the level of our humanity, the way we cherish others, our hospitality towards strangers is very high.
I know.
You're giving me is, but I'll cross check and get back to you because we do welcome our diaspora world very well. We love them. We like them. We are happy to see them back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're happy to see them back home. Like one day I'm here in Ghana, Madam Diane, or you will call me, Charlie, we are in Accra. We are coming to Kumasi. I'll be very happy. You see? Yes, I'll be very happy because there's a lot of historical places that we can visit and
Absolutely.
it will be a history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be beautiful, man.
So
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Just try to double back here. Like, is there, what does the Christian community look? Is there a large, because they sent the missionaries in first. Is there a large Christian community there? Or, what's the predominant religion in, I guess in Ghana as a whole? Like,
Yeah. In Ghana, it's Christianity.
Christianity? Okay.
Yes. Followed by Islam.
Islam, okay.
Yes.
And
followed by Islam.
Okay. And so would you...
And we have those we call traditional worshippers.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to call them the idol worshippers.
Right.
Yeah, traditional worshippers. They
Yeah.
are also there.
Okay.
But they're the smaller, you say that's
Yes.
a smaller number? Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, they are the smaller number.
All right. I was watching, there's a video, there's some brothers that went out to Kenya, and they was out there preaching that Jesus is black.
Yeah.
And the Kenyans started stoning them. They was throwing tear gas and started, stoning these brothers.
You know why?
I don't know why. Yeah.
Even in Ghana here, when you come preaching Jesus is black, you find problems.
Okay.
You find problems. Do you know why?
What's that?
Because now they are using they are using Jesus to do business. It's church business. That is how we church business.
Woo! So Jesus is a commerce
So
figure
you are
now.
selling, yes, you understand? So you are going to sell the black Jesus. It will not be, it will not get markets. Let me put it that way. But when it's white Jesus, there are people who buy Jesus.
That's amazing.
But don't you think that is a negative look on our people? Because when I look in Africa,
It's true. It's true.
because I'm thinking, when I come to Ghana, I see everybody that looks like me. I hardly ever see a light-skinned black person. It's mostly people that are my complexion, you know.
Okay.
And then when I think that they have up this white Jesus, and you can't tell them anything, like you're saying, listen, Jesus came from Israel. According to the Bible, he said that he was down in Miriam brought him to Egypt when the Pharaoh was trying to kill him. So to hide him. So if Miriam brought him to Egypt, that means that if he was white, he would have stood out like a sore thumb, right? So everybody would say, where is that white? Where is that strange looking child? You see, but I don't know what is. That's why I asked earlier about the education of the people and of the students and of the children. They have to understand that all these things, it is colonialism. It is colonialism that tells you that your God is white. And the thing about it, if you believe that your God is white, then you cannot defend yourself against the ills of the colonial master, because when you see them, you see God. You see, and that is the thing
The main reason or the main problem is what I told you.
Yes.
They are doing church business. So now you are coming to tell us God, Jesus Christ is black. You see, you have spoiled the whole business.
Oh my God.
How are they going to start again to get money?
Hi.
Because in Ghana here right now, when
Wow. Are you there? Yes. Can you repeat over again? You cut out for a little while.
said
Yes, sir.
In Ghana here right now, when you are counting the rich people in Ghana, you not count up to 1, 2, 3, you will not get a pastor there. 4, 5, 6, 7, you get the pastor there. You see, they are holding mansions and the rest.
Oh.
So when you come and say Jesus is black, that means you have collapsed the factory. Because the church is the factory.
Wow. But I guess we need to come there and set up a church then, because we need to make some money.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it's commercialized
That is
everywhere.
what is happening in Ghana.
Yes. Yes.
And let me tell you one funny thing about the churches. The church, the pastor will have a good house, a good car. The church member will be walking from his home to the church. The pastor will drive past him, will not pick him
Wow.
to the church. But they use the church's money to buy the car for the pastor.
Wow.
To the pastor.
Wow.
You can imagine that. The church will build a nice school, very expensive school. But the church members cannot afford to take their own children to that school.
That's wild.
But they use their little offering to build that church. It's happening in Ghana here.
Yeah.
Ah.
You can imagine the white God.
Yes. The white God has done us wrong. My goodness.
So
What is happening?
let me ask you this. I was watching and the news, and they was saying that that the Arabs offered Ibrahim Traore some, I forget, billions of dollars to build mosques all across Burkina Faso, and he said, "Nah, we need schools, we need hospitals," and he turned the money down. A lot of people got upset about that. Say, "Hey, man, you know what I mean? You should have built the mosques." You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on that? You think he should have built the mosque, or do you think that he was right with turning that money down because they need those?
Let me tell you one thing. You know, Ibrahim, the name is not Traore, it's Tarawari. That is the real pronunciation. When you come down to local Burkina Faso, it's Tarawari. But the white people make it Traore, and we are also mentioning it that way.
Oh, okay.
The Traore means will call. That means God will call you.
Okay.
And he's a true Muslim. And in the Quran, there is a verse in the Quran saying that, me, God, you don't know me. So what you do to your neighbor is what you're doing to me, God. That means in this sense, what does the neighbors need? Schools or mosque?
You're right.
You understand? That means they need mosque, they need the schools, the hospitals, more than the mosque.
Right.
So he did perfectly well.
Right.
He understands what he's doing.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen. So
He understands perfectly what he's doing.
do you think Ghana, I don't know the whole political climate of Ghana right now, but when I come to Ghana, I see Ghana is so beautiful, especially when I went up to there's a place, I don't remember exactly where it is, but I'm trying to think. It's on my tongue. We go up there. It's kind of like a forest, and then you walk over that swinging bridge. It's so green.
It's called Kakum Forest.
Kakum, right?
Kakum National Park.
Right.
Yes, Kakum National Park.
It is most beautiful. I was telling Afira style here, but and I see Ghana is so beautiful. But sometimes I see the people. They're hardworking. I see the mothers with their babies, carrying their babies in the sack on their back, and you see them in the streets and all of that. But sometimes I look at Ghana and I say, Ghana, they're so brilliant. They're brilliant people, but I think that more could be done for the country or to the country, even with the resources that are there. How, fixing up the roads and so on. How, for example, do you as a chief has any kind of power, or I don't know where your power lies, so that, maybe to get with the people or whatever it is that you do to help to make Ghana beautiful as it should be, like what Traore is doing in Burkina.
One thing about Ghana is Ghana cannot do what Traore is doing because we still rely on the shoulders of the white men.
Oh, boy.
They still dictate for us. They still dictate for us.
Need a little wine.
From HIPIC to today, World Bank will come and bail us. Tomorrow we go and borrow money here. The next day we go here. But I could remember when I was young, we had one president called President Rawlings. He was a military president, like Ibrahim Traore is doing.
Yeah.
He launched.
Are you there?
One.
Please repeat.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, please repeat.
I said we have one president. That time I was young.
Yeah.
His name is Jerry John Rawlings.
Yeah.
He was a military ruler then. He launched an Operation Feed Yourself. Ghana was producing and feeding ourselves. We don't need anything outside.
Right.
And yet Ghana survived for about 2 years. We don't have any connection with the foreign world, but yes, Ghana survived.
Wow.
How can we do same? Our cocoa, our gold, but the white man will determine the price for us.
My gosh.
The white man will determine the price for us.
My gosh.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So it's going to take a revolutionary like Traore to bring Ghana back to what Rawlings was trying to do.
Yeah, one thing is about Ghana is we enjoy the peace we are in.
Yeah.
And we don't want any revolutionaries.
No, okay.
At first, we were brainwashed. And we all went and signed and joined the democracy. And it's been about, 8 parliaments now. And we are used to that. The only thing is our leaders have to change their mind.
Yes, sir.
We have everything in Ghana, but we don't have leaders. We don't have good leaders. That's the problem of Ghana.
Yes, sir.
Ibrahim Traore is just 37 years old.
Wow.
Our president now, our current president is above 60 years.
Wow.
that means you have bigger brain than this small boy.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand? And furthermore, you've been an ex-president before and you came back again.
Should be better
You
this time.
understand?
Right,
It should be better this time.
Yes, yes. We are hoping so. We are hoping so.
Yes.
That he'll be better this time.
Yes. You know, the Bible says a little child shall lead them. You know that scripture?
Yeah.
So throw away is that little technically, the proverbial little child.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that it changes around. I'm hoping for the better for Ghana, for its people.
Absolutely.
Because we can do better together, man. We can do so much better together.
It's true. It's true.
And I think it really start by education.
The problem with Ghana education is when you are in your education system, our education system is from school, government has to employ you.
Yeah. Okay.
From school, government has to employ you. We don't have much technical students, and our private sector is very weak.
Okay.
You understand? Our private sector is very weak. So once you've completed and the government is going to employ you, you have to be a part to own their lie, their ideology. You understand? And
Wow.
if not, like Ghana, we can do better. We can do what's Burkina Faso.
Yes. Yes. But
We have a lot of natural resources, more than Burkina Faso. Our land is very rich
yes,
in
sir.
cultivation crops.
Yes, sir.
What's the biggest crop you guys have?
Yeah.
What would you say the biggest crop that you guys have?
Cocoa.
Cocoa?
Yeah. I could say it's cocoa, but we have cocoa, coffee, and some cashew.
Cashew.
Oh, okay.
Now
Awesome.
the cashew is growing faster than the cocoa. Yes, the cashew is growing faster than the cocoa.
How about Aki? You know about the Aki tree?
Hello?
Yes,
sir.
we're here.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the Aki tree out there in Ghana?
Yeah, come again.
Are you familiar with the
come again.
Aki? Are you familiar with the Aki tree? You know, the Aki, it's a fruit. Are you familiar with it?
Aki fruits.
Yes.
No.
It is. I will send a picture of it for you later on. But Aki is originally came from there. We grow it a lot in Jamaica, but Africans do not eat it.
Maybe the name you are mentioning.
Yeah, I think there's another.
Yes, maybe the way you are mentioning the name.
Yeah. When you
maybe
see
there's
the
another
picture,
name
you'll
for
probably
it.
recognize
Yeah.
it.
Africans don't eat it because they are afraid of
Hello?
it. Yes, they are afraid of it. But we cook it and we eat it. Wadimaya, when Wadimaya came to, that Ghana baby, Wadimaya,
Yeah.
he came to Jamaica and we told him about it and he said, we have this is dropping off a
Yeah,
tree,
yeah.
but it is food in Jamaica. So I don't want to talk too much because I don't want the Ghana people eat it. Because when I come there, I want them to leave it for me. I'm curious.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, So, let me ask you something. I have a question. They say that when you buy land in Ghana, it is not the government you buy it from mostly. It's either private people or it is the chief.
Yeah.
So,
Chiefs, yeah.
you being the chief, is it that you have a higher position than the government in terms of or it's just that, no, it's just that the land was originally owned by the chief and it was handed down?
The thing is, the chiefs are.
Are you there? We just have a little break in the transmission there, but we're coming. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the chiefs in Ghana here.
Yeah.
That is what the Constitution states. The chiefs are the land title owners of the land.
Oh.
So even when government wants to do a project, he has to consult the
Okay.
chief for free, or they will pay something for it.
Okay. Okay. I see. Wow. Well,
Palace, like you're buying a land.
yes.
We don't sell land in cash.
Oh. You don't sell land in cash.
Snap or something, but it has turned to money.
Oh. Wow.
There will be a middleman. We call it insa. We call it insa. Yeah, we are taking some drinks to give you land.
Okay.
You understand? But now we are in the economic world. Everything is money.
Yes.
But initially, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
Wow.
Because the whole idea is the land is given to you on a temporary basis. That is why the lease is 100 years.
Okay. But then
And as long as your building is...
but
My grandfather's building is over 100 years now, but we still own it.
But Chief, I want to ask you this though. If let's say I as a from the diaspora comes back there, right? And if I buy land and it reaches 100 years and I build up businesses and houses and all of those things on the land, when it reaches 100 years, they can come and they can take it back. They can bulldoze my building. How does that work for me? What about my children and my grandchildren?
No. The idea of the whole issue is
Yes, sir.
put it there for over 100 years without you not projecting something on it.
Yeah.
As long as you have some property on it, it belongs to you.
Okay.
When the land is there as you bought it 100 years back, it will turn back to the original owner.
Okay.
But once you have properties on it, it belongs to you. That is the whole idea.
Is
You
that
know, some people have money.
yes?
They can come and buy half of your town
Yeah. Oh,
and leave it without developing it.
I see.
Wow.
I see.
Years to come, generation upon generation, they will tell the owners, and that is what the royalties don't want to happen
I see.
when they are not alive again. But once your property is on,
Yeah.
there's nothing about like 100 years or something. No, it's not like that.
Okay, because I was wondering if you have to get a new indenture or something like that, or else they'll take it back. That's what I was wondering.
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. There are some houses here. They are over 100 years.
Yes.
You
Okay.
know, our architects and our contractors, they are not much perfect like those outside. So when our building is over 100 years, you can see that it's very weak. We have
If
so
you
the moment you pull the building down,
yeah.
then you have to pay something to the chief. It's a sign of respect that you have given me this land for this time, and my property on it is weak. I want to build a new one. So this is your drinks.
I see.
We take it as respect here.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Is that an annual
that's the
thing?
way
Is that a one-time thing, or how does that work?
At the 100-year mark.
Oh, at the 100-year mark. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes, after the 100-year mark, and you want to pull the building down and build another one.
Okay.
You have to give them something. But as long as your building is on it, it's for you. We own that place.
I see.
If it's a factory, it's a farm, or
We're just scrapping out a little bit, but
they're vacant. Something is going on there. It's for you.
Right.
okay, I see.
Yeah.
So, just out of curiosity, what's the average cost of an acre right about now in Kumasi?
Hello?
Yeah, I was just wondering, like right now, what would the cost be for on average for an acre of land in Kumasi?
It depends the area.
Okay.
It depends the area. Some areas are developed. Some areas. Hello?
Yes,
sir.
I'm here. We're here, sir. We're listening.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, it depends the area you want to buy the acres of land.
Mm-hmm.
Some areas are much expensive than some other areas.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
So it depends on the particular area you want. That will determine the price.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Is Ghana investor friendly, or I mean, is there a lot of loopholes to jump through to acquire land and
businesses and
develop and maybe rent the property out, and like, is it investor friendly? Would you say, or
for investments, I can say Ghana is number one in West Africa.
Okay.
To acquire property, like myself, if I don't have the land, I can fall on another chief on your behalf, and the price you are bringing development in that area,
Okay.
the price will be very much considerate.
Okay.
I see.
How's the contractors out there? Are they good or not?
I guess they have different contractors, aren't they?
Well, I'm pretty sure, or average.
Or maybe Kumasi.
Come again?
As far as the contractors, I guess I don't know if they're masons or the stone, the people that's building the
For now,
buildings.
yeah, we have good masons and contractors right now.
Okay.
In Kumasi.
One
Yes,
thing I
yeah.
know, Ghana has some nice architect. The architecture, when you look at the homes in Ghana, sometimes I think like some of those are palaces. I'm like, how do they be? And the designs, they have some great
Yes,
architects out there.
yes.
That's for
Yes,
sure. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, that one there.
What would you tell us about Kumasi if we were trying to?
Good luck, architects and masons. They are good.
Yes, sir. If we were trying to come to Ghana to live, where would you recommend? I know it's your country and it's going to be hard to tell us, but tell us something about where would you recommend and tell us why. Are you there?
What I would recommend this. Let me say this.
If you're just joining us, the chief is thinking. It is now
You
14.
people coming back. The idea of you people coming back to Ghana,
Yes.
like coming back home.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Yes, I do. Everybody should have that thing in mind.
Yes.
You understand? And there is a lot of
He's just fading out.
business opportunities in Ghana, which you can invest, and reap a lot of interest once you fall in good hands. Let me say it that way.
Okay.
And you will get some place to work,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of jobless graduates in
Yeah.
Ghana. It's in Ghana up.
So we'd have to bring business,
Yeah.
so we can bring
Yeah.
bring some kind of employment to the community. Yeah.
And what industries
Yeah.
would you say has the highest unemployment?
Like
Okay, for now. Hello?
Go ahead, please. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah. For now, I can see the business that will help fast now is we have a lot of nurses in the house, a lot of teachers and doctors
Okay.
in the house. 6 batches in the house. They have completed, but they are all in the house.
Wow.
Nurses, teachers, and doctors.
Wow. When I think of that, when I think of Ghana, I just see so much, it's in so many ways, that the development will work. But I just wonder if the people understand sometimes that, you see, the thing about it, Chief, is that when you are coming home, sometimes Africans like Ghanaians and everybody else, they do not understand that life can be very difficult here because you have to work in the cold, and some people have 2-3 jobs. So sometimes when we come to Ghana and we try to do a little business, they don't understand because they feel like we are rich.
We get the Onibo price.
We get the Onibo price, and I don't know why. You know, that's not good for us. You know. Are you?
It's our culture. It's in Ghana, it's our culture. We are used to one work.
Yeah.
From farm to the house. And we start schooling, we start to go to school, education. And from there to government will employ you from one work to the house.
Wow. Okay.
Unless private businessmen that can do double work. So it's new in the system.
Okay.
It's new in the system.
My goodness.
What do you think what's tech looking like out there in Kumasi, as far as the tech industry is concerned?
What?
Technology.
Like as far as technology and things of that nature.
Come again?
He's asking
Hello?
what?
Come
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, I was asking about the tech industry, how things are
You're
developing.
asking what?
About the as far as technology, the techno industry, and how it's developing right now in Ghana or Kumasi.
Yeah, Kumasi technology is moving.
It's moving.
Moving, okay.
Doing a lot of, it's moving smooth and it's moving fast. Because now we have a lot of technical and cyber.
Okay.
We're just breaking up. He's just breaking up a little bit. So one moment for me.
Technology.
Can you repeat what you said, because we kind of lost you a little bit, sir?
I said because we have a lot of university running a lot of programs on the technology.
Okay.
The technology is growing.
Okay. So
Initially there were few universities that are running programs on technology, but now almost all of them.
it's a lot of genius in Africa, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to tech.
Yeah.
A lot of genius, man. I'm really looking forward to what the future holds. Are you familiar anything with like cryptocurrency or anything like that? Are you familiar with like cryptocurrency?
Like what?
Cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the whole cryptocurrency.
Although me, I'm not into that, but a lot of people they are following that, but me right now, I'm not into that.
Yeah. It's something. I don't think too many people actually are into it too much. But it is on the rise. Are you familiar with BRICS? Yeah, we're cutting up.
People are interested in that.
BRICS.
Yeah,
You might not
BRICS.
understand.
People are interested.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
People are
You're breaking
interested
up.
in that, and but everybody
Everybody's different, yeah, and they have their own,
is point of view.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, tell us a little bit about Kumasi, because I'm thinking, I've never been to Kumasi. I would love to go to Kumasi. People say Kumasi is very beautiful.
Come to Kumasi. Come.
Absolutely.
I will come,
Come to
Chief.
Kumasi.
I will come.
It's the garden city of Africa.
So I heard.
Kumasi is the garden city of Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I heard. Chief.
We will go to only two places.
Where?
Culture Center and Menchia Palace. And we'll be okay.
Wow.
Only two places.
Wow.
Yeah. Culture Center and Menchia Palace.
Wow.
Finish. And you'll be okay.
Wow. So
and maybe the rest will be outside Kumasi.
Okay. Understand. So I mean, we have talked about Santewa, and it's good to hear. It's actually good to hear it from a Ghanaian, from your mouth.
Absolutely.
We talked about the golden stool, and you did say, just to recap a little bit, you did say that it is almost sacred, so the common people do not get a chance to handle it, but it's the main chief, right? And you told us about that place up there in closer towards the north. I don't remember the name of what you said it was, that still have still behaving like they are under the colonial master today. Which is news to us, and it's quite surprising, because I know Ghana to be very peaceful, but I'm thankful that bad vibe and bad energy hasn't spread to all over Africa to make it, all over Ghana to make it a bad place. Mm-hmm. So at least it's contained, and my prayer is that they'll find a way to work it out, Either they're going to work with them or send them back, but where can they go? But maybe I hope that they work it out. And then we talked about
slavery.
The slavery, right? How it impacted the Ghanaians from then to now. We just basically touched on Bitcoin, and we talked about land. We looked at the land to see how the land was, in terms of the terms and conditions of the land and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's one of the things I've always heard about, though, like as far as the whole slavery is concerned, that there was an indigenous slave trade. Like it wasn't like the European slave trade or the Arab slave trade. It was more or less something where, say, like the servant could say, "Hey, I don't like my slave master," and request to be
freed,
transferred to another slave master, so to speak. Oh. I don't like to use the word slave master because it kind of sounds like the whole European thing. You know what I mean? But I always heard that there was some type of servitude system, if you will, going on. I don't know. I guess it may not be in Ghana, but I've always heard that. You know what I mean? So this is interesting. You know what I mean? Because but
is it true?
The brother said it's not true.
Okay.
It's not true? Is that right, Brother Abdul?
Brother Abdul?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. I'm here.
Yes, sir. As far as an indigenous slave trade, as far as say like
the people enslaving each other in Ghana, was it true?
Prior to the European.
Okay. Yes, they were doing.
I see.
You understand? Yes, but for the indigenous,
right?
They only take over their land. When they captured you, they take over your land and you join them.
Right.
I see.
In your area, but you'll be making accountability to them. You understand? Mm-hmm. In this case, you are one, but I am the head.
I see.
That means it's one way or the other of forming a kingdom. It's not like slave trade.
Right,
we capture you, all right. You come under us. You'll be operating on your own and the rest. But at the end of the day, you just do accountability to us.
Okay. So it's sort of different.
That is how it is.
Right.
I see.
It's different. It's different.
I see. See.
Wow. Yeah. So. Woo! It's a lot to.
It's a lot to learn. It's a lot to learn. So, would you tell us something about Kumasi that the listeners can hear, and if they are interested in visiting Ghana or even us, ourselves, tell us something about Kumasi or something about Ghana that you would really want us to hear so that we some highlights, yeah.
Kumasi is Ahinkru. When I said Kumasi is Ahinkru, it means all people from Kumasi are royals. That's how we see ourselves across Ghana.
Oh.
That's something special about Kumasi. So when even you move from Kumasi to another place, when they ask you and say you are from Kumasi, they'll be looking you up and down.
Oh.
Are you also a royalty?
Hi.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's one thing about Kumasi, because we call ourselves Otumfuana. That means we are the children of the royal king.
Oh, I should come there because I like being royal. I like being royal.
And you will be treated special.
Oh, Chief,
Across Ghana.
I would take the name Ya Asantewa. That would be my
Ya Asantewa.
Ya Asantewa. So
And the Ya means Thursday born.
Hezibon.
Thursday born in Akan. When we're female, you'll be called Ya.
Oh.
Ya. And the Asantewa means Asante woman.
Ah.
And if you are a male, you'll be called Asante. Yaw Asante. Thursday born Asante. Yaw Asante.
I see. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is so just to hear you explain it and to talk about it. This
That is
is
the meaning of Ya Asantewa.
this is golden. This is so beautiful right here just to talk about it, you know.
So I don't know the day you were born. I would have given you an Ashanti name.
I would tell you the day I was born, but I don't want to be called I don't like just the days of the week name. I want my name to be pretty, like Asiya Asantewa. It's pretty. I don't just want to. I'm a Tuesday born, but I don't just want to be called Amina or Avina or something. I want something pretty, like Ya Asantewa. It has to be nice, you know. So, Chief, are you there?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Tuesday born. You are Abena Asantewa.
I see. Abina Asantewa. Okay. What day are you born?
I have no idea.
What day? You don't
What
know
day?
the
Nah,
day
not
of
day
the
of the
week?
week. Nah, I don't know what day of the week.
You have to go back and check it.
Yeah.
You need to go back and check it.
But you have to take the Asantewa.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know why I said that?
Uh-huh. Why?
Because in Ghana here, or let me say the black people,
Yes.
that before the Beijing conference, yes, and
You're breaking up. I really want to hear this part.
woman can do it better.
Oh, can you say it again? You were breaking up. Can you please say
I
it?
said, yes. Yes, that has already done what man can do, woman can do it better.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Because there were a lot of men, he stood up for the war.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's amazing
So
right
take
there.
that. So take that name. Take that name, Yes, Antoine.
I will take it. I will take it.
And my brother said he didn't know the day he was born.
No, sir. Nah, I don't know the day. It changes every year like Easter anyway. So.
No, but the day you were born. I will find it. I know it.
We'll figure it out.
No problem. Find out and I give.
Yes,
Okay.
I will
Yes,
find
sir.
out. I will find out. Yeah, can you tell us something in your before we go? It is now 6:30, and we do thank you, listeners, for logging on and for being a part of this very, very interesting conversation here with Chief Abdul Fofana.
Rashid.
Rashid.
Abdul Rashid Yussif
Abdul
Fofana.
Rashid. Okay, Fofana. Okay, awesome. Now, sir, I want you to, tell us what language. I know you may speak many languages, but tell us your native language, and I want you to tell us something nice in your language. I always ask my African guests to say something. I don't understand it, but you can break it down in English after you're finished. Say something nice in your tongue.
Yeah. You imechacha wibi a wotie e wa hayecha yewura otumfo osetutu opemso abebi otosumienu ye chia Amirul Umara, Paramount Chief of WANGARA community in Ghana. Mande you and Obuasi branch ye chia shamunina ye chia chairman 2000 and then the vice president, the vice chairman ye chia shamunina it will be the program. In brief, I extend my greetings to His Royal Highness, His The Amir and Umara of the Wangara community in Ashanti, the Mandi culture, the branch at Obwasi, I did because they're all listening and viewing. I extend my
Wow.
yeah.
Awesome.
You know,
And I speak the Twi language. I speak Twi, I speak Wangara, and I speak Hausa, apart from English.
That's nice. That's
Yes, the Twi is my mother tongue, and the Wangara, the Mandi language, is my father tongue.
Oh, you know, we only have one English.
hey,
that's why we want.
When you come to Kumasi,
Yes, sir.
they cherish their language more than any other language. You say good morning, they will say yeah nah. He speaks English, all right. But when you say good morning, he will respond in Twi. Yeah nah.
Yeah, nah.
is there any connection between those languages and Swahili at all, or no?
No.
I had a quick question though, because I know earlier you were saying that you gave us a brief breakdown on the history from the oral tradition that was passed down, through the generations. Are there any books? Like, are there any type of writings, like from earlier writings, like that maybe
The 1800s or so.
yeah, or anything like that? Like, are there any books available? Any libraries of this information?
Yeah, we have written many books.
Okay.
Books on. Yeah. When you go to the libraries, a lot of books here. Those written by Ghanaians and some parts of Africa, and even the white men. There's a lot of books.
Well,
in the libraries, yes.
Yeah, I don't want to read the white ones.
I don't want to read those books. We're not interested in those books. We don't want those books. We know those books, what those books have done to us.
Right.
No, we don't want those books.
Yeah, I really am interested in the scholarship of the brothers and sisters there. You know what I mean? And it may be in a different language, but with this technology that we have today, it should be should be easy to translate those texts. So, that's one thing that I'm very much interested in right there, man. So it's good to hear that there are, some books, because things get lost in translation over time. You know what I mean?
It's true.
I'm looking forward to that right there, because it's a lot of. Let me ask you this. I know when those Europeans came through there, they took a lot of stuff and put it in museums, man. I mean, every time you go to a museum from Washington, D.C. or wherever in the United States, there's always an exhibit of African masks, stools, everything.
I don't know, like the fighting things.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, spears and all of that. Like, what do you think about that? Do you think they should give it back, or let's say like the British Museum? I'm pretty sure they got a lot of stuff from Kumasi up in there.
Yeah, they stole a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think they should give it back or what?
Asat, last year, we were celebrating the 150 years of Sagranti War. Last year, the chief Otunfo was celebrating 150 years of Sagranti War. So there was a connection and with the British. All the ornaments they pick here to Britain, they brought it back. And as I'm speaking to you, it's in Kumasi here.
Wow.
At the Meshia Museum. It will take about 1 year. That was the negotiation. After 1 year, they will come and pick them back. So anytime we want it back, we come and negotiate, and they will bring it back.
Wow. Who's paying for that?
Angry that they are paying for that. And people were angry that the things should have stayed in here. It shouldn't have gone back again. But it was a negotiation, and we've accepted for that.
Okay.
We want to see, and we have seen it.
Okay.
And as I'm talking now, it's at the museum. right now.
Those very
And
shameless
you stay
people.
for 1 year.
Those very shameless people. They stole our land. They kill our people. They raped some of them, and then they took our artifacts and have the nerve to lend it to us,
Right.
and come back for it
Yeah.
after. They're very shameless.
Yeah, it's a shame. It was all over. Well, that because the younger generation wants to see something.
Yes.
Is it true the Ashantis
Say again.
conquered us and took our things? Is it true they take Yasantua and say Ajima Prempe the first to Seychelles? Is it true Yasantua died at Seychelles and later brought her dead body and come and bury that?
That's what I heard. That's the story I heard.
Is it true?
Yes, it's true. They brought her back. They brought the dead body back to Bisiase. And so it was buried under a tree. And the tree is over 300 years now. It's there. When you come to Kumasi, I'll take you there.
Awesome.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, Asante, wow, oh my gosh.
Kumasi to Ajuso is like 20 kilometers drive.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
see.
it's like 20 kilometers drive.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Chief, it has been a pleasure talking with
Absolutely.
you. It has been a pleasure. Every time I talk, it's been like I'm there because I'm seeing it in my imagination and I'm enjoying it even as I'm having this conversation with you. So we really do thank
Yeah,
you for being a part of Afjam, the Afjam family, and for talking with us and sharing this very,
It's
very,
my
very
pleasure.
important information. Yes,
It's my
sir.
pleasure.
Absolutely.
Yes,
It's
sir.
my pleasure.
Is there anybody I know you said you spoke to them in your language, but is there anything
Yeah.
else you want to say before you hang up the phone today? Anything you want to tell anyone or anything?
Or your social media, how they can contact you, anything like that.
Okay, let me send some regards to some people. I know they are listening to
Sure.
this program. They will be happy to hear me mentioning their name. Yeah, like Alajabu Damba Asani of Kumasi, Tanku Vice Chairman of Boasi, and my nephew at London Bright. They are all doing the listening. My brother Baba, and the rest. I can't mention all.
Right.
I'm
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Afjam.
see you people as soon as possible. I wish I could see you people as soon as possible.
Soon.
sir.
I don't
Soon.
know how. Yeah, I don't know how much happy I will be. I'll see you live
We're gonna make it happen.
in Kumasi.
Yes, sir.
We'll definitely make it happen, man.
Yeah.
We will come. We will come.
Yeah. And my regard,
Your regards to whom?
Alhaji OC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you so very much, and we will come to make it happen. And we're going to
You're welcome.
this recording. We will be posting it up on the. So for those of you who are listening to, I would like for you to subscribe to. We have a radio YouTube channel where you can go back and listen to all the interviews. I'm gonna post them up like tomorrow. So if you can just go to Afjam Radio, so just go to YouTube. The F is for Africa, so it really be nice if you subscribe, So the F is for Africa, the Jam is for Jamaica and the rest of the world. So yeah, if you go to Afjam Radio on YouTube, and please give us a subscribe and a like and listen to any of the interviews that's there. You don't have to pay for anything or any subscription. Just subscribe and leave a comment for us, and within 2 days we will post this interview that we just had with the Chief. So thank you so very much, Chief.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum assalam.
We have to do it again, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a blessed one, sir.
Peace.
Thanks
Yes.
very much. Thank
Yes.
you very much. God bless you.
God bless
God
you
bless,
too.
brother.
Yes, sir. Well, of course, that was the Chief there from Ghana. We had such a very, very good interview.
Man,
I mean,
awesome.
it's always that we are learning something.
Yeah,
We're always learning something, and what a blessing.
that was very educational.
Yeah.